here's my theory on it. We have rules, a guideline, this is what we can do, this is what we can't do, so on and so forth. And it appears that you've exceeded, this is what we can do. We can't do anything without someone above me, or whatever, changing the system. I mean, it's not, I'm a veteran, you know, I'm a Vietnam veteran since 1968 when I got out of there. I've never taken a dime from the veterans. I went down, after I got this job, I went to the hospital, VA hospital, to find out how glasses and hearing aids and all that works, so I could tell somebody else in the community, another veteran that's in trouble, how to do it. I've never asked for postage. And, you know, I paid taxes in this county for
A long time.
yeah, I'm 71 next Friday, and I would object to paying taxes so that money went out not equally. When the need is there, you get this much money. I don't have the need. I just say, so I don't want my share of money going out to someone else. I mean, I'm waiting for the next guy that has a real need and hasn't gotten anything. You've gotten what this office, you've gotten more from what I understand from this office than you were really entitled to, according to our procedures. So, if you've got a claim with somebody for $39,000, I'd be there tomorrow morning knocking on that door. And if they weren't there, I'd be there the next morning knocking on that door. And until I found out what the story was. We can't help you. We don't know. I don't even know who these people. Who the hell's Mary Jane Bender or whatever anyway? I don't even know who she is.
Paul knows. As an attorney.
She's an attorney.
Yeah.
She's not a government official with.
No,
Okay,
not at all.
okay. That. I mean,
Yeah, she's not through the VA.
the long and short is we've exceeded what we're allowed to do by statute, by
our procedures.
yeah,
That's right.
or SOP or whatever you want to give it. We've exceeded it. So, I mean, well, my heart goes out to you. That's, you know, we can stay here until 10 o'clock tonight.
No, I'm getting ready to leave. I want to say this. Michael, you said you didn't like to be educated, or you don't want, well, Robert F. Kennedy said this, a provoking thought. But suppose God, Yah, is black. What if we go to heaven, and all our life we have treated the Negro as inferior? And God is black.
Stop.
I'm not gonna listen to this.
Robert
I'm not
Kennedy
listening.
said
I don't care who said it.
I don't need another history lesson. I'm not listening
This
to
is
this.
not history.
Okay, I'm done. I'm not listening to that.
Has
I'm
nothing to
done.
do with your.
This has nothing to
your
do
claim.
with this.
Yes, it does.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I
Your
spent
name,
21
sir.
years in the Army. I don't
Your
care.
name.
That doesn't matter to me.
His name, I'm asking him his name, you know my
Charles
name.
Benline.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
This letter right here from Sherrod Brown states that your debt to income ratio, your debt income is $300 per month more than your income is. You're not even eligible for this program, for the $39,000. That's what that says to me. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't understand. You're not coming clean with us, and I have a
I'm
very
not.
serious problem with that.
then what is it that I need to say?
I want to know where the money goes every month that you have in your disability and your social security. If you're not making your house payments, where's it going? You received assistance for your heat through PIP, through the PIP program.
I'm listening.
You're behind on your electric bill.
So
What have you been paying? That's a simple question, Mr. Henderson. It really is. What have you been paying?
My expenses, the bills as you call them. The mortgage is the only thing that I have an issue
Your
with.
electric bill, you're behind on your electric bill. It's $1,600.
Yes, I am.
So mortgages, taxes, insurance, and electric bill. Do you have any questions, Paul? Skip?
No more.
Okay.
Well, I thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time, sir. Appreciate it.
Thanks for your service.
Mm. Leave it open or close?
You can leave it open, thank
Leave it
you.
open.
So we'll come out of executive session now.
Okay.
I got 320, yeah, 330.
3:38.
38.
Who was the first one? Joe?
He was the first one to show.
All right, bring him on in.
Let's see
Keep this
that.
ship rolling.
What is
Get
it?
an application or
I'm
what?
sorry, yes.
$17,000.
Here's Joe.
That's what he wants.
We can only give you so
Can
much
we-
money.
That's right.
Can we what?
Just call him.
I'm calm.
Cass was the second.
I'll wait till we're done with this
Stacy
and then
was
we'll
the
talk about
Okay.
that, so.
Thank you.
Are you still
Hi,
worried
Joe.
about his, because of his gender?
This is
Or his-
Paul.
No, I don't give a
This
shit
is
about
Mike
that.
Blair,
How you doing, young man?
Skip Benline, and Blake Rear.
Hi, how do you do?
Have a seat. This is the Inquisition, so be prepared. Just kidding, man.
He's Army.
You went to Orwell High School?
Grand Valley,
Yeah.
Yeah, where you live?
Windsor. Well, I grew up in Windsor. I live in Parma right now.
Whereabouts in Windsor?
322.
Star Major's son.
Right across from.
So he lived like 3 doors down
Star
from
Major
me.
Horn, yeah.
Yeah, where the fire department is, where Chief Turk is, where
Yeah.
he works. That pond right across is where my dad's pond.
Okay, I
He
used
lives
to
right down
live,
the road from you.
I used to live right across from Chubb Road.
Okay.
That was like a whole life ago, 10 years ago. or
Like 10
something,
years
so,
now.
Yeah.
I used to play baseball there.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question. First of all, why here?
Why not here?
Oh, I like it.
Good response.
I mean, I'm a veteran.
I get that.
understand that. I have administrative clerical experience. I'm motivated, ambitious, and determined to be the best that I can in whether field I'm in. You know, I'm always open to learn new things.
I understood that when you walked through the door, I'll be perfectly honest.
That's a Navy saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Be all that you can be.
Oh, no.
When you walk through the door, so that's,
I don't know about that.
that's awesome. So, I have one more question.
Yes, sir.
So, you get the job here,
Yes.
how long are you staying? Is this a temporary thing, is this something you look at sticking around for 4 or 5 years? I mean, what,
It can be anything. I mean, I can't predict the future, but the thing is, like with my last job, I only expected to be there for a year. But I like the atmosphere, the people are good to me. I ended up staying 5 years. And I
Okay.
could have stayed longer if the job, if the location was still there, but you know, they didn't do the lease,
Uh-huh.
so.
Yeah.
But I would have stayed there longer, because I just enjoy working with the people.
so you live in Parma now, you gonna stay in Parma?
No, I'm gonna relocate.
Dude, that'll be a drive,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, living out here, you know what the snow's like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
So
well.
what have you been doing?
Right now, I'm unemployed, but I still, serve in the National Guard.
So how come you're unemployed?
That job laid off, and then I had another job for a month, and they had a job freeze right after I got hired, so they had to cut me because they couldn't afford me, and they cut me and another person. And it was unfortunate. And I liked the job. It was like medical sales, but it was a metal company. It's called Prince and Eisen out of Parma, and they do with precious metals, and they do with the medical, automotive, aerospace, things like that. And it was
Who's
just
your MOS?
88 Mike Transportation. So I
You
truck
were-
drive.
Truck driver.
You were grunt before, right?
I was infantry.
Yeah.
Yes, I was infantry.
And then he reclassed.
Yep, reclassed so I can deploy because I wanted to.
How long were you in the service?
I'd be 10 years, May 20th.
He's still active,
Oh,
National
okay.
Guard.
Still,
okay,
I'm a
okay.
team leader, I'm a sergeant in my unit right now.
What's your rank now?
Sergeant, E5.
Kind of a long time for that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm working on my E6. They're doing a whole different promotion system now, so.
Yep.
It's trying to,
Whole lot different than when we were in.
yeah.
When I was in.
Well,
Well,
that too.
Paul, when you and I were in,
Well, you guys were
they were given
battlefield
ranks like
promoted.
that, in my outfit anyway.
That was because of attrition.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
You'll be an E5 as soon as
Sorry.
somebody gets killed.
As soon as the other guy
Okay,
in front of you
thanks.
dies.
You guys got any questions for this handsome young man? Now, you know that we don't roll up the Brinks truck on every other Friday when you get paid here. This is like,
He's like,
I think the range here is like 34 to 36,000.
It's fine.
But I will tell you that the work is pretty stress-free.
Mhm.
It's 8 to 4,
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday, and
Some weekends.
you're a county,
Yep.
you're a county employee, so you get like every 3 days off a month or something like that. They're always
Smart
helping
ass.
for this, that, and the other, just let you know. Plus, you know, there's an opportunity here for medical benefits and all that other stuff, so,
I'm under TRICARE right now, and they do pretty good, so.
okay.
How's your dad doing?
He's doing well. He's right now, he's away for military consulting. He's with General Dynamics, so he's be gone for 3 weeks out in Atterbury. So he wanted Phoenix, but they didn't pick him for Phoenix. He's happy they didn't get Detroit.
I'd rather go to Phoenix too,
Right?
but
Yeah, they want Detroit. So
shit happens.
No Detroit.
You guys got any questions for this young man?
I don't have any.
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
We'll holler at you, appreciate it. man. Thank you for your service, young man.
Thank you.
At least we'll have
I
some.
stand up, but I can't get around the
Right?
damn chair.
Thanks, Joe. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Get a saw and cut
Guess
this
they
arm
let
off.
it across the old bastard.
I got an arm so I don't fall over on you, but I gotta get this arm off the
I
chair.
appreciate it.
Sorry, I just jump in there, I ain't scared. All right, what's that?
Okay, here's his app, if you
What a
want.
nice young man.
Yes, he is.
Nice young man.
He, and when,
Go ahead in.
Nice
This is
young man.
Cassandra.
Hi, Miss
Hi,
Cassandra,
how
how
are
are
you?
you today?
This is Paul, Mike,
Hi.
Skip,
How are
and
you?
Blake.
Hi, how are you, young lady?
Where's his?
Paul,
Mike,
Mike,
Skip, and Blake.
Again.
and Blake.
And Blake.
You'll get tested,
Thank you.
before you
Right.
leave.
There's one more of the
We
five
will ask you
musketeers,
again.
Well, she met with him and
oh,
Skip and John last week.
Questions? You guys want me to start again?
Sure,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
that's why you make the big money.
Right?
That's me. Okay, so, this might sound simple, but why here?
Right here,
Yeah,
because I wanted to help out the community and help out with the veterans, be a helping hand for Michelle, Randy, and I believe John
Yes.
as well.
good answer.
And I feel like I could be a pretty good backbone,
You nervous?
of course.
You don't have to be nervous, we're just 4 old guys, man.
Yeah.
We're just 4 old vets. So,
That's
you know,
Randy.
That's why she's nervous.
so you know the job entails driving.
Yes.
You might have to go to some appointments,
Based off of,
pick up some vets.
a
It doesn't
veteran.
happen very often.
so this is technically
Basically, you're the administrative assistant for
his
Michelle.
step.
About
daughter,
90% of your time will be
She
taken
was
care
over
of
the age
her.
of 18 and out of the house before
You'll
they
run
got
the
married.
office.
So.
Spend
I told
time
her
here
she
by
didn't have to
yourself.
Use that.
You okay with all that?
So none of this is for
Okay,
her?
I know you know this one guy
It's
that works
based
here.
off of- Yeah,
We don't,
it's Randy.
chicken legs, we don't bust his
Chicken
chops too
legs.
much. All right?
The only Navy one here, so.
Yeah. we
It's-
cut the state-
It's, she knows Randy.
Oh, okay, okay.
So-
And this is the next one.
So you graduated from Ledgemont High School?
Yeah.
All right. And you're currently living in Perry?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no DD 214, why is that?
It's not for her, it's based off of Randy. She doesn't have to be a veteran to be
Hold
an
the
administrative
position of the
assistant.
administrative assistant.
Right.
Okay.
And she's been at her last job for 13 years? 12. Oh, 12. Okay, and she's still there.
Grimes horticulture, okay. So you know the salary range for this position is between 34 and 36,000 a year. And there's
Medical benefits.
benefits as well.
Retirement.
Yeah.
Life
Go ahead, say it,
insurance.
3 days off a month.
3 days off a month.
I say 3 days off a month because it seems like the office is always closed, but that's just what I'm bust the chops. Because you're a county employee, so you get like every other day off.
Right?
Basket weaving's a national holiday, you get a day
Right.
off. So,
You should look at our board.
um,
National
And
taco
This-
day.
I'm assuming after a 6-month probationary period.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
yeah, there's a
exactly.
probationary period here.
6 months.
You basically deal with us a couple times a month, if you're lucky.
Right.
If you're
I'm on my
lucky.
best behavior.
Yeah, if you're
Once
best
a
behaved,
month,
we'll
and the
come in.
first Tuesday
Once
of
a
every
month,
month.
definitely, but sometimes I just like to come up here and harass the help, so.
Yep.
That's
Bust
just the way
chops,
it
that's
goes.
about it.
Yeah. All right.
great on clerical.
I see that.
Administrator's got.
No problems with computers, talking to people, answering phones. It's all pretty simple. The learning curve here is not,
Major.
it's not huge, you know, it's a smile and a, hi, how you doing goes a long way
Yeah.
in this
Pretty
office,
good.
coming and going, you know.
First face-to-face person. Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
How can I help you today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been in customer service, but I mean, with this current job, I
Right.
did have a little stretch in between with the second job at a time, and prior to that was
Okay.
all also customer service.
Okay,
So,
all right. I'm just trying to get you relaxed a little bit, that's all.
okay.
You got a beautiful smile, you should wear it more often, so. All right, so you guys got anything?
I don't know.
What's the Bronze Star for?
Oh, no, that's Stacy's.
Next one.
That's,
Oh.
we're
I'm
on
sorry.
Randy's.
This is hers, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Paul,
This is the next one.
I'm really a slow reader.
Yeah,
That's
Well, they
okay.
need bigger print. That's
Well,
the
that
problem.
wouldn't hurt, I'll tell you.
You're slow more than reading.
You guys are,
Yeah, you're on a roll today.
I
Yeah, I'm
know.
just flying today, so it's all good.
hey, I might file a age discrimination against you.
I'm old too, so.
Well, Paul's got me by about 4 months or 5 months, so.
And you can claim Randy as
Yes,
knowing him, being related to him.
yeah, that's fine.
He's in the Navy, but he's still a good guy, so. Don't tell him that, because his head won't, he won't make it through the door, it just makes a mess.
I'm sure she knows.
All right? Okay. We just wanted to kind of, just meet you, get a little feel for you, and that's what we were looking for, so.
In your other jobs, positions, did you have to deal with maybe some unpleasant people who will come to your window or wherever, your desk, and
Unhappy customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had to, and kind of like diffuse the situation, help them out,
Okay.
and try to figure out the best way of handling it.
okay, so you have experience with the people skills.
Disgruntled people.
Yeah, personal skills.
That works.
Diffuse, figure out what's wrong, and see what we can do about getting them on the right track.
Who to send him to, that's the thing.
Yeah,
There's always a fix. Problem is getting to identify the problem, so
exactly.
9 times out of 10, it usually has to involve not something that went wrong in this office, but a VA.
The VA,
A VA disapproval, and they come back like it's your fault.
right.
Yeah.
Like
So
we're the
that-
VA.
That's kind of the only thing that's the only thing that gets a little stressful around here is you'll get some guy and you'll have to vent, and then when he's done venting, you say, okay, sir, I understand, but we just submit the applications, we don't make the
We don't
decision,
approve
so.
them.
Let me get you with so-and-so and we'll get this sorted out for you.
Yeah.
So, it'll be fine, it's a very small learning curve, so. Okay,
Okay.
anything else?
Nope.
It was a pleasure to meet you,
Thank
we're not
you.
gonna make you know anybody's names, you're good. You know the important ones, John. John and Randy.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
And Paul.
Nope.
No,
Blake,
Paul's over
Paul,
here.
that's Paul.
That's
Blake.
Blake. Very good though.
We're both
Thank
Paul and I are elderly.
you.
Paul and I are elderly. Thanks, Cassandra.
We forget names.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
Forget
too,
what?
Hutch. I'll let
No,
you
you're
know
ancient.
tomorrow. You can leave
Oh,
if you
no.
want.
Because I'm
Oh,
only
it's
3
the
years
end of
behind.
January, right?
I'm only 3
Beginning
years
of
behind.
February.
February.
One of them
Yeah.
this
That
way
was
here.
your
Beginning of February, and I'll be next
I'm
Friday.
only 3 years behind you.
Oh, no, yeah, we're all up there. My wife's the oldest of us. She's in the
Fiscal
fiscal.
clerk and auditor. You read that one?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right, Paul,
Hello.
Mike,
How are you?
Skip,
How are you? Nice to meet you, young lady.
and Blake.
Hi again.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. And this is Stacy Malone.
Oh, I know Stacy.
Yes, you do. She's like, yes, you do.
I graduated from high school with her mother.
Okay, do not hold that against me.
That's
She
not
also
your
works
fault.
at the BMW.
Yes, she does. I saw her on last Thursday.
Wait, no, that's Tuesday's wings. I don't know why I was
Tuesday's
Thursday.
wings, yeah.
Thursday's Burgers. You still doing wings?
Wings,
Are
yeah,
you?
we haven't been there in a couple months,
I
but
know, I haven't seen you in a while.
we were just talking the other day about
Coming
where our
back?
house is going up for sale, and we're trying to get all that done, and everything's been a mess, so, just been busy, yeah, exactly. Okay,
All I wanted to do was cut
So-
the grass.
you have a,
I can open the door now because nobody
you
else is
have
here.
a impressive resume,
Leaving the
Hot in here.
Okay.
and I personally know you. I don't know if that's good or bad to say in public, but
This one you don't.
um,
Right.
you had an impressive military career as well. Why do you want to leave the auditor's office? Can I ask you that?
Sure.
Is it okay to ask you that?
Sure.
You know.
What? I don't know, well, I don't know if I want to leave, but I don't turn away other opportunities either. I mean, it's okay what I do, it's kind of boring, I'm looking
Okay.
for more variety, more,
You'll get that here.
maybe not stuck behind a desk so much.
Okay.
Sitting down all day, just doesn't really do it for me.
What I'm getting at is there's not a lot of potential for advancement in this position.
Nor is there advancement there either.
Okay.
I'm not looking for
Okay.
advancement,
Okay,
I'm looking for long-term to retire from.
okay.
How many years do you have in now? Opers?
Well, they gave me back some of my service, so
Right.
maybe 6 or 7 years.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll be around for a while.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Like I said, I wasn't
Okay.
looking until, of course, it was posted and Michelle reached out to me. and
This is a
if I
great
was
place to,
interested.
this is a great place to be, I think, helping veterans.
Well, yeah, I do it
Doesn't
I
get
do
much
it all
better.
the
I know.
time, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
I have a lot of close relationships with a lot of vets at the V working there. We do a lot of stuff for them. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I got a lot of ties to a lot of different offices around here. I know a lot of people.
Okay.
What'd you get the Bronze Star for?
Oh, well, it wasn't given for one specific mission. It was given for,
Was there a V on it?
no, sir. So, we got into trouble a couple times, but didn't have any casualties.
I don't have any, I know this, I know her, so I don't have.
I have no question.
Me?
You already asked
I already
questions.
interviewed her.
Okay.
Yeah. Blake, you have anything?
No, I see her, like I say, at the VFW and
Great.
I've seen her a couple times there.
You don't
used to
show
come
up.
Well, actually, I read your book and I loved it, by the way. And
Which one?
Yeah.
The first one.
9?
No,
Joe B?
no,
That wasn't, that was.
9 from the 9?
yes, 9 from the 9. And I used to work for Judge Henry, and you used to come up there every now and then. So I know who you are, but you don't know who I am.
Sneaky,
She's telling on you now.
Right.
Judge Henry, that was a couple years ago.
Just a few.
Well, that's which I've been in and around the county for a while too, so.
Okay.
I just think I would be a good fit here, I really do.
Well, I love your attitude.
What are your expectations of the person filling the position?
Long term.
For me,
Yes,
this is just me personally. If I don't get a call from Michelle saying my admin assistant's driving me crazy,
oh, I can't promise that, I might drive you crazy in different ways.
I never said that.
not that she ever said that
See?
before.
I never said that.
I'm just saying that, I mean, that's basically,
Right.
you're basically gonna run this office. These guys have got so much stuff on their plates. If you can take a serving off of each one of them, it's huge.
Well, I'm a good admin assistant or personal assistant.
But you can get waist deep in
Real
muck
quick.
in here
Real
that
quick.
fast.
This is I just want you to help me out when I'm confused and I call up and say, now,
Oh, and I'll say-
what invoice am I supposed to send?
Not only that, I mean, she does this for the auditors, the
That'll-
whole county,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, you
That'll be
guys.
like every phone call. Just let you know.
From Blake.
What the hell's going on with
From
this?
him or from all of you?
No, from him.
Just Blake.
He was confused. It'll be like every phone call, so,
I'm the new guy.
yeah, so we
You've
get to
been
pick
here
on
for
it.
2 years now.
That's still the new guy.
Hey, I don't have any questions for this young lady.
Technically.
No question.
No.
If you are to get hired, what is your starting salary? What would you like between that 34 and 36? Because you're at, what, right now?
Minimal,
You're minimal. You're at 14, 15?
15,
Okay.
so.
Okay,
Anything else?
no, I'm good.
When are
good.
you making a decision?
As soon as you leave.
Oh,
So you're gonna call me or come to the beverage? Or
Come to the beverage?
The VFW?
The VFW?
I'm on the motorcycle, so I can't come tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Ding dong. Thought it was warm outside.
It is, compared to January.
If
what month
we
it's
were to hire you, when would you be able to start?
personally, I'd start as soon as possible, but I should give a notice. Chuck might be a little upset.
So you're thinking 3 weeks?
No,
2?
yeah.
Okay,
I think that's pretty standard in the
I mean, it's-
county,
That's
isn't it?
pretty much
I think-
acceptable
Unless
standard.
they tell me to
Be
Get
done?
the hell out
get
now.
out earlier.
Swing
Then you
by.
can just move your.
Then it kind of
stuff
just
from one to the
rolls
other.
right
Has
in.
there been a change from Leah to Walter or whatever his name is?
Here's the thing. So
Chuck.
I met Frank coming up for burgers at the VFW. Very nice man. And then I went to work there. And then I found out a whole bunch of stuff that's not so good. So I wasn't there when all that was going on, so I really am and nor do I want to know. I could care less. It doesn't affect me. Well, obviously I'm a taxpayer. It does affect me, but I don't get caught up in
Stuff.
stuff.
The drama.
I'm here to
Yeah.
work. I'm here to do a job. I don't like all that stuff.
Correct.
So, and then Chuck came in, and he's very nice as well. And I do like how he changed, just things to make it a better place to come to. Less tension, improved, listened to the people and whatever they had to say, and made decisions that way. I like that. So it is a good place to work. It's just, the job itself is,
Boring.
I need more.
It's monotonous,
There's-
probably.
It is.
Yeah.
So you'll have
Reviewing
your
vouchers every day.
I find those jobs to be a lot of great people there.
Yeah,
And-
but they
and
don't,
the
and
work
they don't
is-
stay.
The work is not, no, they don't stay because of
Right.
various reasons, but,
Correct.
not the least of which is how much they can put in their wallet.
Right.
Working for the county is just,
It is what
It is what it is, right. Like I said, if I was looking for a job with, being in charge or, I've been there and did all that. I wanna come to work.
Do your thing, go.
I do my thing and go home.
Right.
And I hope that doesn't sound bad, but I hope
No,
you guys
makes
would
perfect
understand
sense,
that.
All of us do.
I think you're preaching to the choir on the do
Right?
your thing and go home.
Been there, done that.
I took a
Okay.
job
I
in the
owned a
township for
business
that
for
reason.
12 years.
Right?
And then I went to work for them, and
Yeah.
it was like, thank you, Lord.
All right,
Because
So-
I'm not in
Yeah.
charge.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you very
Well, I
much.
hope you're calm.
Good seeing you.
Nice to meet you.
Good seeing you again,
Nice
Stacy.
to meet you.
Good seeing you, hon. Take
You
care.
too.
And
All right.
I'll give you an email tonight on that.
Joyce had her as a student. And Joyce and I graduated with her mother.
Well, there's the way John and I both ranked the three we talked to.
Hey, talk to me. This
1,
is,
2, and 3.
That's, I was wondering if you brought those.
Oh, yeah.
well, that's kinda how,
Orange 3?
I would probably go this
You
way,
swapped
but
the
that's just me.
2 and 1,
Yeah.
2 and 3 and
2 and 3, just
Yeah.
because he's a
I'd
vet.
say these two are
Yeah.
even.
You need to understand that this man wants to get into law enforcement.
He's applied for 6 different
He's not gonna
police
stay.
departments.
He will not be a long-term employee.
All right, so here's my question. This is what,
And
this is,
nothing against that.
No, I mean,
this
he's
is what, this is
phenomenal.
what I've said all along. You have to work with this individual on a daily basis.
Right.
So I would like to know, who's your first choice?
Stacy.
Okay.
For the main reasons that she knows the system. She's been in the county, she works with all the other agencies and everything like that. I personally did her claim for her through the VA and everything like that as well.
She didn't say anything about leaving the VFW, did she? That could affect my vote.
That'd be bad.
No.
Could affect mine. She sits up there, I don't know what the hell she is.
She's a barmaid.
No, she's an officer in the VFW.
Oh, I was.
I don't know what it is, she sits at the front table on the king is in the middle and she's on the left of him.
She's the adjutant.
Adjutant.
Adjutant,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
adjutant.
say quartermaster, adjutant, whatever.
Whatever.
I
All
don't
right,
know
so,
how,
what do you think?
Well, with that little tidbit on here, I would go with Stacy.
I'm going Stacy.
no problem.
Do we need to vote?
Might as well, yeah.
Okay, I'd like to.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'll make the motion to hire Stacy Malone as our new admin assistant at her earliest
And
convenience.
how much?
At how much?
She's
Um,
at 15 right now,
$15?
$15.
That's
15 an hour.
30.
What does 15,
$15 an hour is roughly 30,000.
okay, so, I don't have my thing to figure this out.
She's not gonna get any better benefits.
We were looking at, we were
Let me grab my
looking at,
calculator.
34 to 36.
34 to 36.
Well, I'd start her
So
at
you wanna start at
34.
34?
I'd start her at 34.
Whatever that breaks down to
Whatever
is,
works out per
you
hour.
guys okay with that? Okay, so
I-
I'll amend my motion.
I
I'll
didn't
amend my
hear your
motion
motion.
to, I'll
your
make a
motion?
motion to hire Stacy Malone at $34,000 a year.
Ooh,
I'll second.
Paul Newman with the second. Is there any further discussion?
so what is that, 16 something?
34,000 divided by 2,080.
2,080, yeah.
1634.61.
Good, there you go. So we have a motion on the floor. No further discussion, all those, yes, seconded, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same. Motion carries, Stacy Malone is
Call
our
her.
new hire. So, let us know when she's starting.
She'll probably,
It's just a transfer, so it's not like
Right.
we have to put her in the system or any of that other stuff.
no, she doesn't have to
And
do all
then,
that, the talky stuff.
Would you okay with calling Cassandra and Joe and letting them know as well?
I will let them know first thing tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
so that decision's been made. Now we need to talk about, real quick, Mr. Henderson. Now, I'm sure this is not over.
Oh, I'm sure it isn't.
Is that off for the